Hey y'all, so I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be, as you can see by the title, how I lost 40 pounds. I've been starting like this healthier lifestyle and on a mission to lose weight. I started at 240. Now I'm just over 200, so I weigh like 202. I'm still trying to lose more weight, but I figured I would make this video showing you guys how I've been losing the weight, how I've been starting on this healthier journey. So stay tuned to see how exactly I lost weight and tips maybe you can use to help your weight loss journey. The first thing that I did to lose weight was I cut out all processed foods, all of those freezer meals, Hot Pockets, TV dinners. I didn't really eat much of that anyway, but I completely cut those things out. I don't eat anything frozen or anything from a can. I haven't for months, not even vegetables. Those things are packed with freaking salt. If you ever look at the salt content in like Hot Pockets, you'll be like, oh my God. I was diagnosed with high blood pressure starting this year. For me, it's mainly genetic and I have been controlling it with medication, but I actually decided to take it seriously. I know a lot of people have hypertension or high blood pressure, and I just was one of them. I decided to take it seriously because you can take years off of your life. I don't want to have a stroke or a heart attack or any of those things, so I just wanted to take it real seriously. So no processed foods for me. Another thing that I did was cut back on meat. I still eat meat. I'm by no means a vegetarian or a vegan, but I have cut back on meat a lot. I never really was a meat eater. I mainly eat chicken, shrimp, fish, and turkey. I don't really eat beef or pork often, but I definitely have cut back on my meat. You don't need to eat meat every single meal, and you don't need to eat a whole bunch of meat to be full and to get nutrients from food. This one sounds very simple. It's like duh, but like I wasn't eating enough vegetables or fruit. So I upped my veggie and my fruit intake. I tried to eat a lot of fruit, probably not even as much as you're supposed to. I know you're supposed to have like a super big servings of fruits and vegetables. I eat a lot of fruit, not so much veggies, but I definitely have increased my fruit and vegetable consumption. This is one that I think this is the reason why I was so big and I just looked so bloated. I'll insert some before and after pictures because it's just crazy how chubby and just bloated my face was. But the reason why I think I was so chubby and bloated is from fast foods. Like those fast foods have so much salt in it again, and that's another reason my blood pressure was probably high. Just eating too much Pizza Hut, Domino's, McDonald's, all this stuff, it's just not good for you. So I basically cut out most fast foods. I barely eat any fast food. I go to those, I don't know what they call it, but like Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, like places like that, that's not necessarily fast food. It's a little bit healthier for you. So I do eat there occasionally, not really often. Sometimes I eat Chinese food. It's rarely that I eat these things. And even if I do eat it, I'm not eating so much of it. I would just binge eat and eat and eat and eat. And I would just sit there and eat so many things. Like if I went to McDonald's, I would get like fries, nuggets, a wrap, 2 burgers. Like I was eating like 6 or 7 things from there. And it's just ridiculous how much I was eating. And my brain just clicked and I was just like, why am I putting this stuff into my body? Why am I eating this? And I just cut it out. It may be hard, but you will see results almost immediately when you cut those bad foods out. This is probably another one that seems so obvious to everyone, but I increased my water drastically. I would drink water, but not really enough, like just have a cup here or a cup there. I drank a whole big thing of water. Like I said, with the vegetables and fruit, I still probably don't drink enough water as I'm supposed to, but I try to drink 2 of my bottles of water every single day. So definitely increase your water intake. It will help clear your skin. You will just look less bloated. That's one of the main things that I did at first, just increase my water intake. And yes, you're gonna pee so much at first, but your body will kind of even out. You're still gonna pee a lot, but when you first do it, you're gonna pee like every 5 minutes, every 5 minutes, every 5 minutes you're gonna be in the bathroom, but it will even out. Okay, so speaking of drinking, another thing that I did was cut out soda. I don't drink soda at all. The only thing that I drink is cranberry juice and water. That's it, nothing else. Cranberry juice helps flush your like kidneys and stuff. Just helps keep your blood pressure down. Oh, and another thing that I drink is tea. Hibiscus tea helps lower my blood pressure, and I drink green tea sometimes. I just been on a tea kick. I never really was into tea. I don't drink caffeinated tea, but any other type of tea, I will drink it. So tea, water, cranberry juice, no soda, and no other like sugary juices, no Kool-Aid, none of that stuff. It's not good for you. It's extra sugary, so that's all that I drink. Another random tip I have is to eat at home. This goes with the fast food thing. It's very easy to just go and grab something from outside, but most of the times those are not going to be good for you. So I would just suggest that you eat at home, or bring a snack with you, bring an apple, so you're less likely to munch on things that you shouldn't be eating. I don't meal prep, but I just try to eat at home, or just eat before I go outside, or just wait till I come back to eat. You probably heard of this one before, but it's just not eating at night. I'm not gonna say don't eat past a certain time, but I just try not to eat super late right before bed, because then you're just eating, the food is just sitting in your stomach because you're not moving around after you go to bed. So I would just say to try not to eat late at night. Try, but if you're super hungry, don't starve yourself. Like, eat if you have to eat. Just try not to make bad choices in food and eat greasy, heavy foods right before you go to bed. Just try to keep it light if you do need to eat. This is probably the hardest thing for people to do, is cut back on carbs, but this is something that I've done. I don't really know. Mainly I'm just a junk food eater, like sweets. So this wasn't as hard for me, but cut back on bread, I cut back on pasta, I cut back on potatoes, and I also cut back on rice. Not that I cut it out, I don't eliminate anything from my diet, but I just cut back on it. Instead of having a big portion of rice, I have a smaller portion of rice and a bigger portion of vegetables. So it's kind of like portion control. I don't measure anything. I'm not on any type of diet. I just try to portion my foods a lot better and cut back on carbs and starches. Like I said, this was the hardest part for me, but I cut back on desserts, sweets, donuts, cookies, cakes, ice cream. I cut back a lot. I used to have a snack like every single day. Now I don't. I try to like indulge myself. I'm not going to deprive myself of anything, and I wouldn't suggest you do either. I really don't think that works, like dieting and eliminating things from your diet completely, because you're just going to crave it. Every time I say I'm not going to have this, then that makes me want it even more. So I just try to cut back on it, and maybe try like cheat days where you eat certain things only a certain time of week or something like that. I would definitely suggest that you start small, like just cut back little by little and make small changes. This is definitely something that I'm still working on. It's exercise. I really don't exercise. Like, I don't lift weights, I don't run. I didn't do any of that stuff to lose weight. The only thing that I did was walk. I walked a lot. I would take my boyfriend and my son out, and we would just go to the park, and I would just walk around like 2 times. And I tried to do this so much, and that's when I really saw a kick up in my weight loss. So I would suggest that you guys do that. If you follow me on my vlog channel, if you don't, you should. I will have the card right there. But I feel like a granny. I can't do most things that people my age can do, and I'm only 25. Like, things crack, and then I'll be in pain the whole next day if I try to go hard and do a bunch of things. So I just walk. That's what my body lets me do. My doctor did suggest that I start like using small weights. So I'm going to try that and maybe see. I'll try to do an update video. I did do a video like a long time ago before I even really started going hard on this weight loss thing. I will have that in our card as well. You can see just how chubby I am and how much I weighed and stuff. I was struggling, and I'm still struggling. I'm trying to incorporate more exercise into my life. So I would definitely just suggest that you get moving, whatever you like Zumba, or going to the gym, or doing at-home workouts, whatever you like to do, or something that you enjoy. There has to be something. Just do it. Don't make an excuse. Go for a walk, get active, and just be healthier. This is not really a part of how I lost weight, but I would definitely suggest you do this, because me personally, I didn't see the weight loss. I don't have a full-length mirror or anything like that in the house, so I didn't really know how much weight I lost. And my boyfriend, he didn't really notice that much because he's around me every single day. He didn't really see the change, and I didn't either until other people would tell me. So I would suggest that you guys take a lot of progress pictures and videos, measure yourself. Weight is kind of iffy because you can be losing weight and not really see it in certain areas. Like, I know my problem area is my belly. It's definitely gone down, but it's not enough for me to look down and really see it. So I would definitely suggest that you guys measure yourself constantly so that you can just have things to look back on and just see your progress. Once I stopped thinking about weight loss and more looking at it as like a lifestyle change, that's when everything changed for me, and I just had like this click in my brain, and I just wanted to be healthy, not skinny. So I think that if you're just doing it for the weight, it's not gonna stick. Like, you're not going to really keep the weight off. You might lose it, but you're not going to keep the weight off. And what is the point of losing the weight if you're not going to keep it off? Just make small changes and you will definitely see improvements in your body, in your health, and just the way you feel. Like, I feel a lot better. My body doesn't hurt as bad as it used to. Like, I just had all these joint problems, and I still get that, but it's a lot less. I still have a lot more weight to lose. I still have like 30 more pounds that I want to lose. Like I said, I just weigh 200 right now. I'm trying to be under 200, maybe like 170. So I will be doing more of these weight loss videos. Hopefully these tips can help you. I'm not a doctor by any means, so just take this with a grain of salt and just try to do what's best for you. Of course, I'm doing what's best for me. Talk to a doctor, whatever you gotta do to get on a healthier lifestyle. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you like what you saw in this video. I'm gonna be doing more weight loss videos in the future. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.